Ring. Let's go to him right now, if we can find him. He's in there somewhere. We're going to get him in just a moment, and we're going to have the Ronald Weaver, Abraham Martinez fights for you.
Ladies and gentlemen, 4 rounds of boxing. Introducing first in the red corner, from Mexico City, Mexico, weighing in at 148 pounds, with a record of 21 wins, 13 losses, wearing the all-white trunks. Big round of applause for Abraham Martinez. Martinez. And in the blue corner, from New Orleans, Louisiana, weighing in at 149 pounds, with an undefeated record of 11 wins, no losses, 11 by knockouts. Ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause for Ronald Weaver. Your referee for this bout, Johnny Fremia.
Gentlemen, you were given your instructions in the dressing room. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. Come out at the sound of the bell.
All right, there is Abraham Martinez. Comes in here with a 21-13 record. And across the way at 11-0 is Ronald Weaver from here in New Orleans. Jimbo Stevenson and Paul Whitaker, who's a fighter that's fought in years past on ESPN, will be in his corner. It's interesting. We see so many fighters now that fought on our cards in the early 80s and are now trainers.
Yeah, how quickly that's gone. We've seen Donald Curry throughout the years doing that. So many others. Harold Knight we saw in recent times. Well, where did those years go, pal?
Wow. My hair was dark back then. This is a 4-rounder coming in from the Pontchartrain Center here in Kenner, Louisiana. We're going to be back here again in the New Orleans area. The Theater for the Performing Arts. We refer to, since it's the Mahalia Jackson Theater of the Performing Arts, we refer to it as the house that Mahalia built.
That's right. We want to see the monument at center field.
That's right. She was a great gospel singer, one of my favorites. Martinez trying to work on the inside against Ronald Weaver. They both land hooks. Joined us late, Frank Tate defeated Dominic Carter in a TKO. And earlier on, Butterbean won on a TKO over Pat Jackson. And before that, in a wild affair, Isaac Cruz beat Pedro Saiz, knocked him out.
And he is a stablemate of Abraham Martinez. Hoping that the stable has a good night. Sometimes you see that in boxing. If they've been in the same gym and working with the same people and doing very well, they come up and get their doubleheader sweep.
There's a jab by Weaver that sends him down, and that is, in fact, a knockdown.
Wow.
I think he was more off balance than anything, but I don't know if this young man is hurt, but he did get knocked down with a stiff jab, but we've seen that before.
34 pro fights coming in here. Bit of a surprise. Let's see how he adjusts to it, and let's see if Weaver comes in there and tries to parlay it. He did, just missed with the right hand.
Good double left hook by Ronald Weaver, so it could be that punch did stun him.
And Weaver's showing a good finishing instinct here, knowing that a door of opportunity is opened up. And normally you're not able to do this to durable veteran fighters, but he did score an opening, got the knockdown, and he went for the knockout right here.
So half a minute left to go in round 1 of this scheduled 4-rounder. Weaver going after
very deep trouble.
Weaver is whacking him with good left hooks to the body and the head.
Martinez has jelly for legs here.
So round 1 passes into the night. None too soon for Abraham Martinez. We'll be back for round 2.
Martinez finds one of the most demoralizing moments in boxing. As we roll it, watch the knockdown with the jab to the body. That's very basic, and that's embarrassing.
And really, he was caught off balance. And why did he get knocked down with the jab? Because he squared himself up to his opponent, which you're not supposed to do.
And Martinez was in the fight other than that numerically, landing 18, but Weaver in all likelihood getting a 2-point round, and in a short fight, that is crucial.
And some other big punches landed by Weaver later in the round. Those hooks are bothering Martinez.
Martinez, yeah, has had bad balance in this fight, and also looked like he was ready to go at the end of round 1.
Al Bernstein, Dave Bontempo here at the Pontchartrain Center, Louisiana, just outside New Orleans. We always like to come down to this part of the country. We'll be here next week. And then, as I mentioned, Saturday, November 4th, we'll be at the site of the Bo Holyfield fight, where we're going to take a look at the Lennox Lewis-Tommy Morrison fight at ringside. And some other things going on in the heavyweight division. It'll be a 1-hour show. And we hope you will join us at 3 Pacific, 6 Eastern time.
You're talking about where we're going here. Since the middle of July, when we debuted it down here in New Orleans, it has been a hotbed. A good part of our fights have been down here.
We've had a lot of fun down here and also in Biloxi and Bay St. Louis. We've done a lot of boxing in this area. And you said here in New Orleans a lot in the last 6 or 7 months.
Good hook by Weaver. Refreshing to see people getting turned on to boxing for the first time in many cases.
Very enthusiastic crowd here tonight. Some of them have filed out, but they put a good 3, 4, 5,000 people in here at least. Well, that's for a safe estimate. 3, 4, 5,000 in the ballpark. You know what I mean?
You've got that covered.
Me and the park police get in trouble, huh? Under a minute left to go here in round 2.
Weaver trying to put a good exclamation point on the evening here, and just may do it now.
Good right hand by Ronald Weaver. So Isaac Cruz's stablemate so far not doing as well as Isaac did against Pedro Saiz. We're in round 2. It is scheduled for 4.
Let's go, Ronald!
Big hooks to the body by Weaver.
Could be the end here.
Martinez does go down from the overhand right, and Dave Bontempo may, in fact, be a sage. Martinez, it looks like we'll get through this round. That's the second time he has been down in this fight. And they will take a long look at him, I think, in the corner to see if Martinez should, in fact, be allowed to continue here.
He's already 4 points down in 2 rounds.
Not good in a 4-round fight.
Well, this one's not the jab. This is everything Weaver has. Right down the chute here. Double right hands coming in there, and he couldn't miss with whatever he threw. And he punctuated it nicely. Nice left hook, and goes right downstairs. What an avenue he had to shoot at here. Martinez, a target. Very dangerous.
Those were wicked body shots by Ronald Weaver.
Okay. We get on with that.
We head into round 3. It is scheduled for 4. I don't know if it's going to go that long. Abraham Martinez across the way has been down twice already, once in the first round and once in the second round. And, Ronald Weaver pushing him off.
Well, Weaver with some bellwether shots beyond just that dominance right there. High percentage, 65%. And he's got 11 knockouts in 11 fights. If he steps it up, he will get the knockout here. Now he starts to fiddle with southpaw for a brief second and goes back.
Well, there hasn't been much that hasn't worked for Ronald Weaver in the first 2 rounds of this bout. A knockdown in each round. The first coming at a jab, the second the overhand right after he'd done some terrific body work. There's the right hand. I just talked about an overhand right. Boy, it hurt Martinez. This will be a standing 8 count.
And so now it's a 6-point fight. What's the point at this juncture?
At this juncture, you almost can make a case unless you think Martinez could knock Weaver out. I don't think Abraham Martinez wants to fight anymore. No, and it is over. Johnny Familia says that is enough. Martinez was just overmatched. And this young man, Ronald Weaver, who showed us some pretty good power and some pretty good body punches.
Yeah, and you have to like the way he turned into his punches and got maximum leverage. Got everything in, protected himself. And sometimes when guys gamble and go downstairs, they leave themselves open, but he didn't get caught with anything. He landed his body shots and got excellent leverage into his punches. Well, you can take your pick as to which knockdown you wanted. The jab to the body, the right hand to the head at the end of round 2, the right hand early in round 3, or this, the goodnight flurry. How many times does he have to go down? Well, this is the 4th time, and really, he didn't belong in this ring tonight.
Abraham Martinez not ready to do battle really with Ronald Weaver, who got the job done tonight, and then some. Take a look at the total punches.
Well, Weaver has a high percentage there and had gotten 14 of 16 in the final round. Overwhelming dominance of Martinez. Just not throwing enough, not landing enough.
So for the official announcement, here's Bobby Stevens.
Ladies and gentlemen, the referee stops about in 1 minute and 8 seconds of the 3rd round. The winner by a technical knockout, Ronald Weaver, still undefeated.
Ronald Weaver gets his 12th win as a professional, and on a night where nothing went the distance here on Top Rank Boxing.
We're going to go up here for Tuesday night fights on Halloween, right, champ?
Right, Al.
Trick or treat. Phoenix, Arizona is the site for a hauntingly good night of boxing as 2 former world title holders try to exorcise the ghosts of championships past. It's Halloween and time for former 2-time heavyweight champ Terrible Tim Witherspoon to conjure up another win on the road back to the title. Crossing his path, looking to throw a scare, Everton Davis. Also, former junior featherweight